Right now we are on our way to Seri Topaz condominium or apartment. I was told that this is actually a government housing and the entrance to this place is just a bit of a nightmare. I cannot imagine I have to pass by these kampong streets every single day just to come home, which is I don't know how to do this lah. Okay, I don't think I'll be staying here already just from the entryway here. But later we'll do a drone shot just to double confirm if this is the only way to get into this place. Because we came from our previous site that was actually at USJ 1. So yeah, let's see where we are at. But this is a very kampong area lah. So we are here at Seri Topaz. Okay, so I am quite sure that it's not the only entryway to get to this development now. But this is situated in what is called Puchong lah. But I'm sure this is not Puchong, this is Puchong Utama. Oh, I just missed the entrance. But this should be the development on the right hand side lah. Wah, colour wise macam quite interesting ah. Macam cantik. Ini. Limon. Dekat sini. So this is Seri Topaz. Facade wise looks actually quite nice. I just missed the entrance, so I gotta make a U-turn to go back in there. Okay, everybody seems to be parked on the roadside because baru VP, baru handover keys. And even on Google Maps, you can see that they haven't even updated this area because it's complete greeneries and forests. So let's go in and have a look. But from the facade, the fact that it's coated with coloured paint for a rumah mampu milik is already very nice. Seri Topaz also has a beautiful river lake longkang going on right in front of it. And as I mentioned, for an affordable home, they even put some sort of design on the facade. And they even did very decent paint job across the entire development, which is actually quite nice. I quite like it. But obviously they use those very cheap looking windows. But I mean, for 300,000, what more do you expect, right? I mean, looking at the entrance itself already quite surprising, quite nice. Although it doesn't have like a very big guardhouse to prevent anybody from going in. It's a rather open space, but the driveway over here looks like it's just recently tarred up and it's actually quite smooth lah. So yeah, very interested to really see what Seri Topaz looks like today. But in the meantime, we'll just walk around the area, just kind of know a bit of demographics and see who typically stays around this area as well. So welcome to Seri Topaz. So walking down here, I believe there is also commercial areas for you to rent. Okay, so interestingly enough, this particular development uses Jaga app already. And this is a affordable home, not low cost, affordable home. So let's come in and have a look at this particular unit. Straight off the bat, it uses mid-tier kind of lift, Sigma. Not mid-tier, I never heard of it actually. And right now, because the condo is still on its VP stage, right, you don't really need any access card to get any floor. I could literally just press whatever I want and I can actually access the floor lah. So let's see, this lift, cepat ke tak cepat? Because it's 30 floor high lah. And I get very annoyed when the lift is actually very slow, especially for these high-rise buildings. Okay, so coming out the lift, there's a very nice, well-ventilated area that uses this design to actually promote air ventilation lah. Now let's go see the unit real quick. But what I like is that the walkway over here is actually very wide and very big lah. Wow, this is actually very big in terms of square footage. I like how they actually use the whole space in full, right? They don't actually kind of like skim or like make dead walkways to actually get into the house. This is only 1,000 square feet, but the amount of space that you get is actually fairly large. Only seen in condos that are usually on the luxury or the higher end lah. And the view of the balcony is also quite nice because you have the swimming pool view right in front of you. So the owner just told us that this particular layout over here is 300 plus thousand ringgit, and it also came partial furnished. It came with the kitchen cabinet, it came with a free TV, washing machine and fridge, and this TV cabinet over here. Wow, 300 over 1,000, 1,000 square feet, some more got this type of furniture included. Okay, now that part over there is the open market punya units. Meaning to say that is not the Selangor Ku or Mampu Minute punya housing lah. That one is slightly more expensive, but for 300,000 like this already, what more can you expect? Aircon also free leh. So honestly, very surprised, right? Because the developer actually included the water heater, okay, and more importantly, the aircon, cabinets, all inclusive, you know. And look at the size of that kitchen cabinet there. It's an L-shaped one. This is easily 8 to 9 feet long, right? And they gave top and bottom with the fridge, you know. This is, you know, all the way up to the ceiling type of cabinets as well, inclusive in the 300K that the landlord has purchased this for. What? Why wasn't I informed there was such a deal in the market? This is situated in Puchong Intan area. Not the fanciest of place, but still for the price and the value that you're getting, right? Damn worth it, leh. And look at the facade. They didn't even skim on that, right? They actually put on like nice paint. The facade actually looks decently designed compared to like the ones that you have to pay like Meta City, right? Okay, yo. And the swimming pool also looks rather decent. And even for the ones that has the ground floor unit, I don't know if they're more expensive or not. But look, this is an affordable home. Why are we even buying the conventional properties, man? Like, that's the open market one, by the way. And it looks very similar to this one over here. We really can't differentiate because the color tone is everything is about the same. And you can see 3 aircon included for every single unit. Cabinets across all the units as well for 300K. And not to mention, they even included the grill door for the landlords. The people that bought this property over here, wow, really worth the money. Wow, I never knew 300K could have got you this. Oh my God. What are we doing, man? I mean, if you can accept the fact that this is a low-cost, affordable home, and maybe the demographics that are staying here might be a little bit questionable in terms of the way they operate lah. But beyond that, and if you can overlook that part of the equation, right? This is a location situated not too far from Bandar Puteri, you know. I'll just point it out to you over there, right? That is Asiana Puteri, the white color one next to that thing that looks like a bit of a Cameron Highland. That is Asiana. There's a very nice playground over there, and that's all landed over here. And if you talk about accessibility to the train public transportations, right, it's just right there. Itu is Hillcrest. Itu is Asiana Puteri. Wow, so this is a damn good deal, seriously. Okay, now very questionable design when you come to the parking bay area lah. So, ini lepas you sudah parking, kalau you nak keluar kan, lebih senang lah, I rasa. Betul tak? Kalau you park your car over here. Kalau nanti orang izin baru nak buat buka tiada boleh buka juga. Sebab ada dua. Dan dia buat partition wall dekat belakang sana. I rasa tak logik lah, Limon. Ini parking bay lah. So, the questionable design of this car park area lah. You see, if let's just say I drive a 4x4, right? Ayo, mau buka pintu pun issue sudah. Of course, this is also the top floor of the highest floor of the car park area, which is on level 8. So you can actually really see all this pipings running around, and overall finishing for the car park area, not as great as you would think lah. I mean, look at this, right? But if you talk about the actual unit alone, wow, damn worth it. especially knowing the fact that you are so close to the actual Puchong area, right? PFCC is just right there. That means IOI Puchong is just on the corner over there. Lah. Let's go facility. Okay. Wow. Coming over here, this is that landed type of unit. This is a landed type of unit that actually has a big balcony space. Wow, can over here do barbecue, do your own gardening. I like. But if you're staying in this type of affordable home kind of setting, right? Don't know if these people, the quality of people staying over here would simply throw rubbish or trash or not lah. So that might be very concerning. But I would still like to have it. And also questionable thing is that would people actually jump into your house or access like such lah? Because it looks like it's very easily accessible. Even has the grill door right on the side over there, right? So don't know about the demographics that stays here, but hopefully, inshallah, nothing dodgy happens lah. So as I mentioned, across the two developments, the affordable one and the open market one, they look absolutely almost quite similar in terms of their finishing. And there's also a rather decent swimming pool that you already see a lot of people using over here lah. And that's the unit that we just saw just now. The owner is still hacking his way with an umbrella to do defect checkings of these hollow tiles. So coming over here, there seems to be a deck as well for you to actually do a bit of stargazing, maybe. Don't know what is this deck for. Then there's also a kids pool over here, and the master pool, which you see a lot of people using right now lah. So block A, block B, situated also connected to the facility floor directly. And just now when I came up here, it seems as though you don't need any access card to access right now because baru VP lah. But now what really surprised me for this particular affordable home, right, is the fact that it's only 300,000, 3 BG aircon, kitchen cabinet, and then wardrobes across all rooms, you know. I think this would have been a damn good property for investment, 1,000 square feet. Why would developers default, right, knowing that these people can actually deliver on such a development? Over here, playground, that you can see a lot of kids already started to fully utilize it lah. Wow. This is an interesting development. I think whoever that bought here, value for money lah. I mean, of course, the overall quality of the finishing is definitely questionable. All the way from the car park lots to the finishing over here, rough edges everywhere. You know, grouting is not done correctly, but I mean, for 300k, what more you expect, right? So, to me personally, a damn good deal for the location and for the price that you're paying, and also the other things that you're getting inclusive of the unit for free as well lah. And what's to even top it off is that it has this other extended garden area on the side, which I believe is used by both the private and the Rumah Selangorku units lah. So there's an actual basketball court, a playground that is very sizable, that I think can be also accessed by the residents of the landed properties over there lah. So yeah, this development is very, very nice, especially for the price that you're paying. So it's how many meters? Maybe about 500 meters away to Puchong Perdana MRT line. How convenient of a location. Honestly, this particular project really worth it. If you had bought it, congratulations.